For a moment, imagine that you are the CEO of a massive manufacturing company. You produce steel, chemicals, cars, the very things that keep the modern world running. You're in Germany, the economic engine of Europe, a country known for discipline, engineering, and efficiency. But it's 2023. You walk onto the factory floor, and it's quiet. Too quiet. You didn't shut down because of a lack of customers. You didn't shut down because of strikes or labor shortages. You shut down because you simply can't afford the electricity. Welcome to Germany's energy transition. At first, this was supposed to be humanity's bright future, a system powered by wind, solar, and clean energy. Germany spent over $500 billion on this vision. So what was the result? Some of the highest electricity prices in the world. An industry losing its competitive edge. And a striking irony, wind turbines are being dismantled to expand coal mines. Today we're going to explore how things got here, what decisions were made, what mistakes happened, and how this situation unfolded. 1. A reflex decision, the end of nuclear energy. Let's go back to 2010. At the time, Germany had a balanced energy mix, nuclear, coal, renewables. Nuclear power provided about 25% of the country's electricity. It was clean, stable, and relatively cheap. The plan made sense. Use nuclear as a bridge while gradually expanding renewables. But on March 11, 2011, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster occurred in Japan. Panic spread in Germany. Public pressure increased. Political dynamics shifted. And then Chancellor Angela Merkel announced the nuclear phase-out. Reactors were shut down. The core issue with this decision was simple. There was no fully prepared replacement. 2. Dependence on Russian gas. Nuclear was gone, but energy demand remained. The solution, natural gas. Germany relied on cheap Russian gas for years. This was seen as a strategic economic partnership, but it also carried a major risk. In 2022, with Russia's invasion of Ukraine, that system collapsed. Gas prices surged. Energy costs for industry skyrocketed. 3. Industrial decline. What happens when energy costs rise? Production becomes expensive. As a result, many major companies began shifting investments abroad, started moving production out of Germany. This process has a name in economics, deindustrialization 4. The grid problem. There's another issue. Wind energy is mostly produced in the north. Industry is concentrated in the south. But the transmission infrastructure is insufficient. The result? Electricity is generated but cannot be delivered. Producers still get paid. At the same time, in other regions, coal and gas plants are brought online. 5. The heat pump crisis. The government introduced new measures to reduce fossil fuel use. Gas and coal heating systems were to be replaced with heat pumps, but there were problems. Older homes are not suitable. Costs are very high. This led to strong public backlash. 6. Why did emissions fall? Yes, Germany's carbon emissions have decreased, but why? Was it renewables, new technologies? No. It was because industrial production declined. When the economy slows down, emissions fall too. 7. The current situation. As of 2025, economic growth is wicks. Industry is under pressure. Energy costs remain high. Germany's old model, cheap energy plus strong manufacturing, no longer works as it once did. The main lesson here is clear. Energy policy cannot be driven by good intentions alone. It must account for physics, economics, and reality. Poor timing and incomplete planning can lead to very costly consequences. So what do you think? Should Germany return to nuclear energy? Or is it already too late to reverse course? Germany's energy transition is the complex process that cannot be explained by a single mistake. While the shift toward renewable energy is widely seen as necessary in the long term, the timing and execution of this transition are critical. Germany has built significant capacity in wind and solar power, but these sources are inherently intermittent. When the wind doesn't blow or the sun doesn't shine, gaps in energy supply emerge, increasing the need for reliable backup systems. The phase-out of nuclear energy reduced the system's flexibility at a crucial moment. At the same time, dependence on Russian gas provided short-term economic benefits but created long-term geopolitical risk. Fluctuating energy prices have affected not only large industries but also ordinary households. These developments highlight that energy policy must balance environmental goals with economic stability and strategic security.